Welcome back to the channel, folks. Got a lot of good stuff today, including a Jordan Trunner LX. That's all part of the releases that are happening this week. But before we get there, I want to show you guys this. This is from Nico at the Venice Basketball League. For those that don't know about Venice basketball, it is a staple here in Southern California, and they have a collaboration with the good folks over at Puma. They're 20 years old. If you love basketball and you've ever come to Southern California, if you don't go to Venice, you're not getting the full LA Southern California basketball experience. Anyway, with that being said, let's take a look at what came in the package. First, it came with this shirt here. It has the Venice ball with a little bit of a splatter print there. And then on the back, you have Venice ball, and it says, "How We Chill." Obviously, if you know the song, actually, I'm not even gonna give away the song. If you know the song that says "How We Chill," put it in the comments below. It's a bit of an older song, so the younger people may not get the whole "How We Chill" reference. And maybe Preezy, who's editing this video, maybe he'll throw in a quick reference in there so you guys will get it.
This is how we chill from 93
So it came with a t-shirt, put that over there, and then it came with a pair of kicks. As you see here, has 20 years right there on the box, and then it has the shoe there, has the Venice logo, has the Puma logo, and it's powered by Nitro All Pro. So let's get into it. So this is the All Pro Nitro 2 VBL for Venice Basketball League. It's a really crazy colorway. So the Venice Basketball League is very like avant-garde almost. It's very artsy, very graffiti. It's very cool in my opinion. And so you can see here that they gave us some special paper there that kind of goes with the whole Venice Basketball League vibes. And then we have the shoes, and here we go. Now, Venice Basketball League, a lot of it happens outside. So it makes sense to have this kind of setup for a shoe with the black and the splatter print, obviously from the paint and all of those sorts of things. But let's get into some of the details here. You see it has a little bit of an iridescent vibe to it, but then it has like this graffiti print that goes all over the shoe. You have really? You have paint spatters all over the midsole here. You have a translucent outsole, and you can see the plate that they use there that gives you that rigidity to help the shoe have some stability when you're cutting. If you cut this way so your foot doesn't roll over too much, you have that plate kind of brings you back here. You see that they're using Nitro for the cushioning here. Quick fun fact. The folks over at Anta, their cushioning technology is also called Nitro, but they can't use it here in the US, and so they call it something different. So the Kyrie stuff is technically with the Nitro cushioning, but again, Puma has a patent on the name here in the US, so that's why Puma uses it and Anta doesn't. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So they have this translucent outsole, which in my opinion looks really, really nice. It gives you like that preview of the shoe underneath. You have the VBL logo there on the tongue, and then you also have it on the inside as well on the insole, kind of popping with that orange. Here you see that logo, Game Never Stops, right there. And then this is very peculiar. I haven't seen the Nitro 2 yet. This is the first pair that I've had in hand, and I didn't notice this little like fin here. I don't know if this is on every pair or if this is just something that the VBL has. Here, talking about basketball and what do you love, it has a little patch there. It says, "What do you love?" And then here, it says, "Do what you love." And for those of you guys that are like me, basketball is what we love, and so that is what we do. So just want to give you guys a quick look at these. They're actually available now, so if you are into the Venice Basketball League, or if you're just into basketball and just want something that's really different, or if you play a lot of ball outside, this is probably going to be one of the best shoes that you can get for that exact purpose. Like, it's not built for outdoors, but you can kind of see the vibe, the asymmetrical lacing for protection, then the thicker upper here to get you there, and then the outsole nice and thick there. Got that rand that goes all the way around to keep your toes protected. It has all the things that makes for a good outdoor shoe if this is something that you're into. Big shout out to Nico for sending these over. But let's get into actually this week's releases because there's some really good stuff that's happening there. One is Nike's first 3D printed sneaker is here, and there's no better series to handle the introduction than the Air Max line. In conjunction with 3D printed sneaker house Zellerfield, the Air Max 1000 claims to be a step above other companies' efforts thanks to the manufacturing techniques and the specific filament that they use. I've never done 3D printing, but I know the filaments are very important. So the Air Max 1000 will come in 2 colorways, oatmeal and black, and it'll be available on the sneakers app and Zellerfield's website respectively. Reports vary as to the availability of the sneakers, with numbers ranging from 300 pairs to an unspecified low number. Zellerfield has clarified that 300 is not the real number and that it's more than that. But so you can get the oatmeal version on the 19th for $180, and you can get the black version only on Zellerfield's website on the 19th for $180 as well. For you old school movie fans, Ghostbusters has the Crocs Classic Clog on the 19th for $80. So 80s babies, they're gonna love this homage to the original Big Four that features Velcro name tags for each member of the crew that you can swap at any time. Slimer and slime gibbets that are less messy than the gooey toys and the zip up pouch from when you need to hide things away from Ghost. Yeah, talking about Ghost here. Adidas has the handball special made in Germany. This is going to be in the red colorway on August 19th for $200. New Balance has the 2010 in 2 colorways. There's a black version and a gray version. Both are dropping on August 20th, and they're going to cost you $160. Now, for you Solomon fans, you have the XT Whisper Void, and that's going to drop in a couple of different colorways. There's Vanilla Ice, there's Liberty and Astral Aura, there's Black and Silver Metallic X, and then there's Alloy. All of those going to be dropping on the 20th, and they're going to cost you $160. The Air Jordan 40 Blue Suede, one of my favorite pairs that I saw there when we went to the launch. That's dropping on the 20th for $205. So during the reveal of the Air Jordan 40, Jordan Brand was on record saying that each of the retail releases would see the sneaker take on a variety of materials to really show off the silhouette's versatility. The Blue Suede colorway will use obviously blue suede. The result is much like the white and black classic colorway, and I would say an elevated representation for the 40 that's just as at home on the basketball court as it would be on a night out. For you Rejuvenate fans, we have the Nike React Rejuvenate in light Orwood Brown. That's going to be dropping also in medium olive. Both are going to be on the 20th for $70. Dame Dollar in the Dollar Red colorway, the Dame 10. This is going to be on the 20th for $90. The Adidas Climate Cool Lace is dropping in Glory Gray on the 20th for $160. Bunks? Why can't I talk today? $60. The Nike Dunk Low Red Sox, and it's dropping in the Yankee colorway as well on the 21st for $125. I don't like either one of those. They need to make a Dodger version, but that's just me. We have the Nike Jaw 3 Max Volume. This is actually rescheduled from a while ago. It's going to be on the 21st for $125. For you Giannis fans, we have the Freak 7 dropping in the Livewire colorway. This is going to be on the 22nd for $115. The Nike Air Max 95 SB Cactus Flower. This is going to be on the 22nd for $185. It's retooled from the inside out to give skaters better board feel without sacrificing too much of the 95 special feeling. The debut SB Air Max 95 is a callback to greats of the past like Steve Williams, who wore the shoes back in the days when skaters were hesitant to wear the pricier Nikes for skating. Williams didn't care, and the rest should be history. Acknowledge Stevie beyond just showing a short clip of him, Nike SB. He deserves more than that. We have the women's Adidas Addy Mule in the Magic Beige, Clear Pink, and Aura Ink colorway. So that's going to be on the 22nd for $100. Social Status, they're back with the Asics Gel 1130, and this is going to be in smoke gray and pure silver. So on the 22nd, this is going to cost you $100. And while the colorway of this Social Status exclusive pair of the Gel 1130 is relatively simple, the Whitaker Group did offer people a chance to win them by competing a variety of fitness challenges. It'll be too late for people to join by the time you actually watch this video, but they will be available only at Social Status on the 22nd. The Curry Series 7 World Tour is dropping on the 22nd for $160. It's dubbed a super shoe by Under Armour and Curry brand. So the Series 7 is a new silhouette that takes its inspiration from the running world. It's said to be something Steph wanted to see on a basketball shoe ever since trying on a super shoe prototype back in 2023. The Series 7 puts an emphasis on cushioning, on grip, on durability. It's not that basketball shoes never cared about those 3 things before, but I am kind of excited to see how these perform and if they are as super as UA says they are. Toby Nwigwe, his next project where Reebok gives us a new look at the classic BB 4002 basketball shoe and gives it a lifestyle update with the switched up suede upper and monochromatic colors that Nwigwe is known for, including his signature mint that was found on his last collab. So that's the Toby Nwigwe Reebok Chukwu Ubu. That's going to be in mint on the 22nd for $130, and then you can also get the Toby Nwigwe Reebok Chuku Ubu on August 22nd for $130 as well. Now, the Nike Zoom Kobe 3 Pro Tro Halo. This is going to be on the 23rd for $210. As has been the tradition for the past few years, Vanessa Bryant and family celebrate their patriarch, the late Kobe Bryant, on his birthday with a special all-white Halo Kobe Pro Tro. This year, the Nike Kobe 3 gets the nod, which should serve as a sign for what to expect on the Pro Tro front for the next 12 months. Pro Tro updates to the Kobe 3 include a better breathable mesh material, cushier tongue padding, Cushlon 3.0 underfoot, and a new Zoom Air Strobel. And one of the biggest release happening, actually I would say all of this month, is the Air Jordan 1 Shatter backboard. This is going to be on the 23rd for $185. There are enough cosmetic differences between the 2025 pair that most eagle-eyed sneakerheads will be able to tell it apart from the 2015 original. However, it doesn't really matter because those who missed out the first time and refused to buy any of the multitude of variants will finally be able to buy one of the most important Air Jordan 1 drops of the past 15 years at a fraction of the resale price and the hype. I actually have a pair over there that I still have yet to wear. Oh, and finally, that Jordan Trunner I was talking about. So the Jordan Trunner LX is dropping in the Rare Air colorway. That's going to be on August 23rd. It's going to cost you $135. All right, that's it for the show. Thank you guys for watching. Did anybody figure out what the How We Chill was in reference to? I guess I can give you guys a hint. It's in reference to a hip hop song by a group. Anyway, as always, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.